Don't forget that Obi's lieutenant, Aisha and others are already picking holes in him. In who? Afedba. Okay. Edo State Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Kasim Afedba, has highlighted criticism facing former Anambra State Governor Peter Obi ahead of the 2027 general elections. Speaking with Symphony TV, Afedba discussed Obi's political prospects and the challenges he may face in the coming election. According to the interview, Afedba noted that some of Obi's supporters and well-wishers, including Aisha, were already criticizing aspects of his political position and prospects. What did they criticize? He said, don't forget Obi's own lieutenant, Aisha and others are already picking holes at him. He said, adding that such criticism by Nigerians could become significant as the elections approach. Afedba said the concerns raised by Obi's supporter could create difficulties for his campaign if they were not properly addressed. He also argued that Obi's campaign would require greater organization, leadership, discipline, and political structures to succeed. The commissioner acknowledged that criticism was an expected part of democratic politics, noting that Nigerians and politicians frequently scrutinize government policies and the position of political leaders. However, he said such criticism could become concerning when it begins to challenge the structures of government themselves. Now, I beg. It's a useless hate talk against Honorable Peter Obi, our incoming president of Nigeria, this 2027 by the grace of God. Jacob says they are picking holes because they are not genuine and we don't need them. With or without them, Obi, the man, fit for the job. They have ulterior motives. I don't know where Aisha has picked holes with, as in looking for the wrong in Peter Obi. I'm not sure I've seen anything like that, but if truly, well, that's their business. Calabar Chick says that is the pure truth, but then again, their hands are tied. Who tied their hands? Who tied it? I love this says you are welcome. So anything you like to say about Obi will not make him lose. As Victor Lower says, enemies of the new Nigeria will always find fault in Obi's camp because really I don't understand. I don't know where Aisha Yusufu and others have started picking holes. Since when did that one start? Evergreen says if you have not attached to be on national TV, you are not yet a real APC member or opposition, nincompoops, okay? Kenechiko says, foolish man, his name Afedba sounds like an imbecile. Any idiot who wants to be noticed only type one rubbish and put Obi's name. God will shame all of you soon. All of you must vomit public funds that you loot when Obi becomes the president. Yes, that's one of their major worry. That once Obi comes in, it's going to be a problem for them. They are going to go to jail, obviously. Emeka says Obi has not won election and his name is already ringing everywhere as if he has mismanaged our economy. Fools have looked away from the man that has pushed Nigeria to a debt-ridden nation, a beggarly element, and be calling Obi. Is Obi in any government cabinet? I wonder. He has not become the president. He is not a senator. He is not a minister. So why are you calling his name? How on earth should the buttock foul the air and the head should be the one receiving the hard knock? Had it been Obi is the one in government now, the days of Jonathan would have been far more better than it compared to attacks Obi should be receiving daily. Just says Aisha Yusufu has the right to show her nature of whom she really is, an unstable mountain noisemaker just like Dati, who has turned out as one of the terrorist leaders. The same way one by one, they will surely run away. Ife just says, so what is your business about it, Mr. Fool? Hey, so Emmanuel says, Obi is now a migraine, headache to every APC slave now. Yes, now. Abada says they are wounded lions because they could not get the Senate ticket as they thought in their minds. Who is the wounded lion? Yeah, Aisha. So what has that now got to do with Peter Obi? Is it Peter Obi that said they should not win the senatorial ticket? I beg. Godwin says all you that you are incensed against Obi will all have heart attacks. True that is bearing grudges, which he doesn't know you are the one to suffer. Even people who can't win world election in their village must come out to criticize Obi to be relevant. Shame on all of you. Obi is not a thief like all of you. That alone is okay for us. Buchi Ewo says, do not attribute something to someone without being sure. There are few disputes about political primaries. PO was not responsible. There are other positions in government as well. However, the suggestion about organization is taken in good faith, such as pulling both agents at various venues. Ikechukwu said this who cannot contest one post forever, always to negotiate for political job through attacking real men who wants to save Nigeria. Ordinary local government chairman, this man will not contest. It's the set of Oshomole in politics. But see how he's struggling to be someone's spokesman. Not be small. As Judge says, why is it that for almost 4 years or more, it is only Obi matter that is always the main topic of all these insecure, devil-minded politicians? Don't mind them. It's headache that will finish them on top of this Obi's matter. Plenty say let people pick holes in Obi. Now waiting concern you. Mind your business, face your front, and maintain your lane. Victor says Obi. Please name your grandchildren Obi so that you will not forget that name in a hurry. Abina. Chucha says Afedwa is a perennial in Edo State. By 2031, he will still be a commissioner. Now they says when you talk too much about someone, it shows how important it is. These people who call themselves politicians will leave important national problems to talk about and be discussing people who are even better than them. It shows you have nothing in your head to offer. Some of you will fade away like grass as soon as Tinubu vacates Aso because you are not the factor. That is why they are worried and don't want Obi to enter because, of course, how will they continue their corruption and bad ways? I told someone, I said, let me tell you, Peter Obi don't even need to go for campaign because citizens have already made up their mind that he is our next president 2027. Obi have every quality and what it takes to lead Nigeria to the promised land. If not for anything, he doesn't have a criminal record. He knows what citizens want. Obi is not corrupt, like you people. He is transparent above all. Okote made it public that he will quit presidential race and reward 5 million to anyone who will come up with clear evidence about his corruption. Till today, they have not seen anything. Nothing. Prince Moore says, Afeba, who made you spokesperson for NDC? Busybody. Go and speak in your own party in Edo, and mind you, Yusufu Aisha did not invite you to speak on her behalf. Kevin said, which holes? Obi is the man. Shameless man, okay? And I find animal talk don't start again. Beggars talking nonsense. Don't mind him. I beg. And listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time.